Hello friends, welcome back, and here we start with our day 4 of Python learning. Before we start, let me thank you so much for so many new subscribers. Thank you so much, students. It feels so nice, students, everybody actually. It feels so nice that this video is being liked more and more, which obviously inspires me to do good work, right? So let us start now, students. We are starting with our day 4. And today we're gonna, as we said in the last video, today we're gonna talk about operators. So right now we have as this point where we know how to take data from the user and all. Today let us understand little bit about operator. The first operator that we're gonna talk today is arithmetic operator. So we're gonna look on some hands-on on arithmetic operator. We're gonna perform some exercises, okay, on arithmetic operator. Now operators are used to perform some operations on a value, okay. So you let's say you have two values, so you can do arithmetic operations on that or different operations, but we will be talking about various arithmetic operators here. So either you can perform arithmetic operator like plus, minus, multiplication, division. You can do comparison, less than, equal to, or not equal to, your logical operators, bitwise operators, assignment operators. All these operators one by one we will be seeing in detail, okay. So but as D4 we will be concentrated on arithmetic operator. Now let me tell you, we won't be taking a very simple example of just like taking a number in addition. We will try to understand where exactly in real life all these operators are used, okay. So as I said, in this PPT mainly we're going to talk about arithmetic operators. So first let's understand there is a concept of operands, okay. And so which are the operands? We have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, raise. These are the symbols which are used, okay, and this is how they are used with their operands, okay. These are the operands they use with the operators. So we can take the value of a and b from the user, and we will use an addition operand over here, and we will get the value, something like that, okay. So this is how it is going to work, okay. So we will see that, okay, as we go further. Okay, so here we start with our arithmetic operation. So this is my VS code. I have maximized it. Let's start with a new file. Students, remember, whenever you have a new file, you will say which file you want. So yes, we want a Python file. So as we see in the arithmetic operations, those are nothing but like addition, subtraction, division and all, okay. So let's start writing a code. Operators for that, okay. Operators. Let's start about it now. Let's say you want to perform some basically where do you use this arithmetic operation? So let me tell you, just addition, subtraction is done when you are actually having some data, okay. So now let's take some data from the user. Let's say enter your name. I know this is not an arithmetic operation, but we'll just set up something, okay. As we have seen on an example that we will be asking for the name and then the courses, fees and everything, okay. So like that we are doing it now. So as you know, you're taking input from the user. It has to be in this format, okay. You will say enter your name, okay. Then we will say fee, okay. We will say enter fee of Python course, okay. What fees this person is paying for Python course, let's say, okay. And as you know, this is going to be an integer, okay. So you have to put a int, okay. Here I've done it, and this is, let's say this is going to be fee 1, okay. Similarly, let's say that we're going to have a few more courses. We are setting this up, students, only to perform some mathematical operations. So we need some mathematical number, right? So like that I'm saying fee 2, fee 3, okay. Instead of Python, let's say you have C course, and the other is, let's say you have database course, okay. Sorry, don't need to be capital. Let's say you have a database course, okay. So yes, here we are taking data from the users. Now we know we just got to print it, okay. So how do we print it now? You will say print it saying that fees for, let's say, Python course is. Okay, you are writing it, and what is that? You have to call the variable fee1, right? Fee1. So this will give you what is the fee for that the user has entered. Similarly, you can do it for C, and we can do it for database too. Okay, sorry. Okay, as we know, for database the fee is going to be fee 3. For C it is going to be fee 2. Okay, so now here we have done this. Now let's say how much total the person is paying. Okay, so let's say the total is equal to fee 1 plus fee 2 plus fee 3. Okay, and now let's print our total, students. Let's say that print total fees. Okay, total fees paid by, now as we have taken the name of the user, let's use the name of the user also. So it is stored in a variable name. Remember, there has to be a comma again. Okay, you'll put a comma again. Name, let's say is. So how much fees he is paying in total? It is nothing but our variable total. Okay, so here I can say total fees paid by is this. So here we are using a arithmetic operation called as addition. Okay, so instead of just initializing a variable called as num1 and then doing num1 plus num2, I wanted to show you where exactly do you use arithmetic operations, students. It is used in actual Python programming, okay, and actual database programming also. So now let us quickly run the program. Okay, it will ask us to save the program. So let's say I am saying it as arithmetic operations. Okay, fine, it is saved now. You can clear this terminal. Okay, it is asking you to enter the name. Let me enter my name only. So let's say Ashwini. What is a Python course fees? Let's say it is 2500. For C, let's say it is 1000. For database, let's say it is 1500. Okay, so here it is saying the Python course is the fees of C is 1000, the fees of database is 1500. See, here it is a total fees paid by Ashwini is 5000. Okay, so yes, we have done a mathematical operation and our arithmetic operation actually here. Now let's not stop here itself, students. Let's say we can also do other operations, like we can do multiplication. Let's say there is an update in a fee. Okay, let's call it as update fee 3. I'm declaring a variable which is called as let me just call it as fee 3 1. So I'm saying that the person is getting a discount, let's say in Python course. Okay, so it is course 1. Okay, so that is called 1. You can give any name, students, no need to worry. So let's say in Python course you are getting some 10% discount. So you want that the fee should be updated. So I can say this is equal to fee. How will I give a 10% discount? Is nothing but whatever the amount is right now, I have to multiply it with by 0.10. And whatever is actual fee, okay, I have to subtract it with it. So this is going to give me what? The updated fee. So I can say print, let's say, here I write updated fee for Python course is. Okay, and I can ask you, okay, I'll call the variable which is called as fee 11. Okay, so here what will happen now, I am able to give the updated fee. Okay, and now let me say what is the total fee that let's say you are paying after this. So I can say total over here is nothing but, instead of calling it as fee 1 plus fee 2 plus fee 3, let me call it as fee 11. This is the updated fee, right? And also let us call this printf statement again. Okay, here the total fees paid by the name is this total, right? So now let us run it, students, and let us clear the terminal so we can see. Enter the name. Let us put our own name again. Python course, let us keep it fixed. Okay, it is let's say 2500. C is 1000 and this is 1500. So see, I come to know that for database, okay, the total fees paid by Ashwini is 5000. Updated fees for Python is what? 2250. Yes, you are getting a discount over here is Sorry, for Python, I'm so sorry, for Python it is 2500. Now you are getting a discount of 2250. So what is the total fees paid by the user now? Earlier the user was paying a fees of 5000, now it is paying the fees of 4750. So this is how, you can also show your multiplication operation, your addition operation. Okay, all the mathematical operation, students, this is how you are actually supposed to demonstrate when you are talking about arithmetic operations. If so, let's say how much money, how much discount the person has actually got, you just want to also use that. So I can again declare a variable, okay, discount or anything. Let me call it as a discount. Okay, discount is equal to what? Let me call this as total 1 right now, students. uh, okay, so that I can differentiate, how much I am getting. So let me say it is equal to total 1 minus the total. Okay, so I can do that. It is going to give me total 1 minus total. Let me just print a statement saying discount of how much money basically was given, discount. Okay, and let me say that is there, discount of, let's call the variable this much. Okay, or let's say is, again we need to put it in quotes, is, let's say, received by, okay, you just want the name of the person, right? So let me say name. Okay, so I can write that. So let's run it, students. Let's do a Python code here. Clear the terminal. This time let's use some other name, just say Rahul. Okay, so fees of Python, so let me say it's 2500. C it is 1000, database it is 1500. So let's say total fees paid by Rahul is 5000. We came to know that, fine. Updated fee for Python course is this much. So discount of 250 is received by Rahul. Minus 250 because we did, it should have been total minus total 1 actually. Okay, so but we did what? Total 1 minus total. So yes, if you want we can do that also. So here I can say it should be, because total is a higher amount than total 1. So yes, I can do that. If you want, you can run the Python program again. Let's take Rahul this time. Python course, your C course, your database course, right? So yes, he has received a discount of 250. Okay, is discount of 250 is received by Rahul. The total fees is paying is 4. So yes, this is how, students, we can perform our arithmetic operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and it can be demonstrated, in this. Talking about modulus is also one thing. Okay, so let us do one thing. Let us take a new file, let us say, and let us it be a Python file only. Okay, and I just want to show modulus now. Let's say one number, one variable, I'm declaring it as 15. Okay, and I just want to print that what is gonna be. Okay, let me say num itself is mod of 2. That's it. Okay, num is equal to mod of 2. What I want is print, let me say mod of 15 is. Okay, so modulus is what we just want to find out the variable. Okay, so modulus of 15 is, if I say it is nothing but num. Okay, so I can run this program. It will ask me to save first. So yes, let's save it as mod. You can save it as anything. So it is a mod of 15 is 1. Okay, because obviously it is an odd number, and if you divide 15 by 2 it is going to be 1. Let us make it 16 and check if you want to. Here also we'll say 16. Okay, is this, let us run a Python file. See, it is saying mod of 16 is 0. So this was all about our arithmetic operations, students. Okay, students, now as we have seen our hands-on experiment, we have seen how it works basically. Before we stop, we have an exercise program over here. As in the example you have seen how to take the data from the user, do the addition and all that. You have to solve this 2 examples. Okay, the first is you have to get marks in 5 subjects. Okay, so let's say you ask the user what is your name, and then you ask him enter the first mark, second mark, third mark, fourth mark, fifth mark. Okay, and then you try to find the total of those marks. Okay, please students, if you are able to solve it, put it in the comment section that yes, you have done it. We don't want to judge who is doing how much, but it's really nice to see comments coming from our users. Okay, next is get how many pens a user want and find the total cost of those pen. So you ask user how many pens you want. Let's say the user says I want 2 pens. Remember the multiplication factor that you have to use over here is 6 rupees. So you have to say the cost of this 2 pens is 6 into 2. So that is whatever the cost comes out to be, that will should be the answer. So think, you have to take the cost of the user, then you have to store it in a variable. You also have to initialize another variable and you have to multiply it with 6. Okay, and then you have to print as that as a total cost. So this was all about our arithmetic operations. Hope you like the video. Thank you so much.